What's up everyone, welcome to this video. Today we're going to review Lilian Thuram, the new version that's available in eFootball 2025, the France version of this card. And as you can see, this Lilian Thuram 99 rated, 100 rated with the boost, a very good card. Right now I don't have any booster on him because I don't have booster tokens, but let's have a quick look here at the progression points on this player. Right now it is the basic build, 4 in passing, 4 in dribbling, 8 in dexterity, 14 in lower body strength, 4 aerial strength, and 8 in defending. However, when I get the booster, I'm probably gonna give him the shutdown booster, and if I do, then what I will do is I will take 1 point off here in lower body strength, and I will probably add those 2 points here in aerial strength to give him 90 in jumping and make him stronger physically, so that it becomes even harder for the opposition winger to sort of push him off the ball if they get in a foot race on the wing. But for right now, I'm gonna leave him like this until I get this booster. And talking about the booster, like I said, the booster that you're going to want to give this guy, and he already has shut down at his first booster, but the booster that you're going to want to give him is also shut down. It's going to give him defensive awareness, tackling, defensive engagement, and speed. And that's why I'm going to take sort of a point away in speed to give him a couple of more points in his physical ability. But shutdown definitely is going to be the one that you want to give him to max out his defensive stats. Of course, they're already pretty good to begin with, but they will be even better with the shutdown booster. When it comes now to a player skills, this card has a lot of the player skills that are necessary for a defender. He's got pinpoint crossing, long throws, man marking, interception, blocker, sliding tackle, fortress, acrobatic clearance, captaincy, and fighting spirit. And of course, the special skill that he has is the fortress skill. Now, the fortress skill, what it's going to do is in the second half, if you're leading, then all your player are going to get a boost in defensive stats, meaning that your team is going to be better, stronger defensively if you have Lilian Thuram on the pitch. So this is a very good player skill. It's only a few players that actually have it in the game, and he's going to boost the whole team, and that's going to be sort of a big advantage for you in the second half. If you're leading, it's going to make it a lot harder for your opponent to sort of come back in the game. But for additional skills, there's a few that he's going to need, and one that is going to be extremely important is aerial superiority. And you're going to want to give him aerial superiority so that he becomes absolutely unbeatable in the air. Let's see, where is aerial superiority? It is this one. Improve the player's chances of winning aerial balls. And the reason for that is because he is so good at jumping and heading that if you give him that, then he's going to get all the headers every single time. So when you have your opponent trying to play long balls and sort of on the wing trying to get the ball behind them, or sort of trying to get a header challenge from the winger to try to put you in a bad position defensively, he's going to win the ball every single time. And it's not going to worry you when your opponent is going to play long balls to try to put you in a difficult position defensively. Now, another one that you want to give him is going to be through passing. And of course, because he's on the wing, And you're often going to be in a situation where you get the ball back and you want to play a through ball right away down the flank, down the wing, so you can find your winger. Through passing is going to be necessary for him. You're going to absolutely want to give him that. And this is the two that you absolutely need to give him. Now for the other three, you're going to have sort of different choices depending on how you like to play and sort of how you want to customize your Lilian Thuram. One interesting one could be heading, once again, because he's so good. And if you give him aerial superiority, then he's going to win the challenge a lot of time. But if you give him heading, then his header is going to be very precise. So not only are you going to win the challenge, but you're going to be able to really make accurate passes with the header. And also on the corner kicks, he's going to be very dangerous because he's going to be, so dominant in the air, and his heading is going to be very precise. He's going to be able to score. Another one is going to be one touch pass that's just over here, and it's going to allow him to sort of find combinations. When you try to move him up the pitch, you're going to be able to sort of find combinations with the midfielders so that you can do 1-2s, and he's going to be able to move up the pitch like that. It's going to allow him to sort of move up the pitch down the flank and get into dangerous positions offensively. Now for the other one that I was looking at was the long range shooting, and it would seem like a little bit weird to give long range shooting to a defender, but because his kicking power is so high, and sometimes you're going to find yourself in situations with your your fullbacks where they're going to be sort of in a good position to shoot. So for example, on the corner kicks, you're going to have him sort of loitering at the edge of the area. And if you pass the ball and if you have long range shooting, then he's going to be able to be dangerous. And because his kicking power is so high, then his long range shooting is going to be devastating. And then the final one that I was looking at was the low lofted pass. And the low lofted pass is sort of goes along with the through pass. If you're trying to find, your wingers, once you get the ball back in defense, the low lofted pass is going to allow you to find sort of those long balls to play to your attackers right away. And it's going to make him very, very dangerous initiating the counterattacks from your defense. So that's it now for the skills here for this Lilian Thuram. So we're going to take him on the pitch and we're going to see how he plays in the game. Right, so we are playing Lilian Thuram as a right back, and we're going to see exactly how good this new Lilian Thuram card is.
Peter, we're about to see how good Lilian Thuram is. Besides being fit, he's going for goal! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Martinez herring after the ball here.
Finds the through ball.
Big chance, corner. Messi throws short. Big chance! Oh, it's
nice shot
loose
from Thuram. And on this one, we're going to use Lilian Thuram to get this one throw.
And a shot! Now for a goal. Eto!
Beautiful from Eto. So good.
Perfect place. Could snatches it off him.
Tried to
He's found support
push his
wide.
way through. It didn't work.
This is actually quite a
Let's see
courageous
now.
move.
Can he come back to get that
ambitious and adventurous too here. Well, that is asking for trouble. He's found the way through. Shot and goal!
Samuel Eto'o.
Different game now. The command has been established. And it's Messi. Looking for the run. Turns and goes back. Tries a shot!
Oh, Thuram, beautiful. Look at that.
And he
Just
is away.
like
The launch
in
of
the
a brand new
98
hero.
World Cup. Thuram moving all the way up to score a goal with his left foot. Beautiful.
Well, he had to deal with it's their second corner of the game, and it's been taken short. Now the finish! And now they can spring out of defence. Pressing
See
intense,
Thuram
and it's
just
paid
going
off.
there,
It looked as though that might lead to
absolutely
something quite
pushing
promising,
the
but
attacker
it
off the
turned
ball
out that
without a
that
problem.
was not the case. Nicely weighted ball. Look, it's a run defence is this
Can he
like,
score
but the
another
timing
one?
has to be spot on. He's found a way past. Yeah, he's
He was
fouled it
fouled
there.
here. All right, so this Lilian Thuram, an absolutely fantastic card. Definitely the best fullback in the game, and he already was the best fullback in his previous version, his previous card. But this one, of course, even better, being the newer card. But the question that a lot of people are going to be wondering is it worth it to get this version of Lilian Thuram if I have the previous version? And let's have a look here at the two cards. So this new Lilian Thuram card is rated 104. The previous one was rated 103. He's a little younger, 26 years old. The other one was 30 years old, but it's the same play style, defensive fullback. And let's have a look here at the stats. And as you can see, +2 in offensive awareness for the other one, but -4 in tight possession. Passing, low pass, a little better for the new one. Low lofted pass, a little better for the old one. Finishing, it doesn't really matter. Heading is pretty similar, 84 against 85. Now we get into stats that are going to be better for this new version. Speed is got 99, 3 points more, which is pretty significant. He's going to be sort of the fastest player that you can have in this game. Acceleration, the other one was a little better, +2. Kicking power, 4 points for this new card. Jumping, 1 point. Physical contact, 1 point also. And balance, the previous one had actually 1 point more. Defensive awareness is going to be 1 point for this new card. And defensive engagement is going to be 2 points for this new card. And when it comes to the skills, now this new card is going to have sort of all the defensive skills that you need for the defender. The previous card was missing a few, but I had added as additional skills on the previous card, the ones that he was missing. I think if I remember correctly, he didn't have blocker. He did not have, which one was it? Through passing, the new one doesn't have it either. But there was a few. I think blocker was the major one that he was missing. And but you can add them on this previous card anyway, so you can sort of complete with the additional skills, give him all the skills that he needed. But overall, this new Lilian Thuram card, 104 rated against 103, same play style. There's not a lot of difference. And to be honest, I think if you're a casual player of the game, then it doesn't really matter that much. You know, just 1 point more for this new Lilian Thuram is not worth it. And even if you're like a competitive player, you know, even if you're playing Division 1 and all that, I mean, unless you really want to get that edge, that 1 point more, and it's important for you. But, you know, as of right now, this Juventus Lilian Thuram, the 103 rated, he's still the best defensive fullback in the game after the 104 rated. So unless you really want to get, you know, the very last version, I don't think it's actually worth it to get this new Lilian Thuram card. And you know, for just 1 point and nothing different, and considering that the skills that the old card was missing, you can add them with the additional skills, I really don't think that's it's actually worth it to get this Lilian Thuram. And so, you know, if you're gonna do the pack and you get Patrick Vieira like right away in the pack, maybe you don't need to go all the way to try to get this Thuram card, because the difference between this one and the previous version of the card is not going to be that much that it's going to make a lot of difference. And considering, you know, the other Patrick Vieira, you have the Anchorman playstyle versus the Destroyer for the previous card. It made a difference in the card, but in this one, they have the same playstyle. They have pretty much the same stat, except 1 or 2 points here and there. It's not a major difference. And yeah, I think there's less difference between these two Lilian Thuram cards than between the two Vieira cards. There is a bigger difference with the new Patrick Vieira. He's going to be a lot more useful in the midfield, being the Anchorman playstyle. But for this Lilian Thuram card, I think, you know, there's very, very little difference between him and the previous version. No matter what, even the previous version is going to be absolutely dominant in the game, and he's still going to be the best right back that you can find, except for this new card of Lilian Thuram. Anyway, guys, I hope this helps you. Thank you for watching the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and leave a like, and I will see you all on the next one.
Hit me with that like, and sub to the channel. Hit me with that like, and click the effing bell. Click that bit, alright. The algo recommends, for she gon' like. The algo knows you well. Hit me with that like, subscribe to the channel. Hit me with that like, and click the effing bell.